Welcome to Zifo's first manufacturing summit. It's really great to see everybody here today. My name's Margaret DiFilippo. I know I'm not on the agenda. I'm going to go through a couple of changes we've made. I am the head of the commercial team in the Americas for Zifo. And I'm just looking around some familiar faces and some new faces, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. I started at Zifo a little bit over 2 years ago, and when I was out visiting clients, people would say, it'd be really helpful to know what you're hearing in the industry, what you're hearing from other clients, what's working, what's not working. And it was that which gave us the incentive to put together meetings such as this. So this meeting is not so much about Zifo telling you what's going on, but it's more about sharing, you telling us what's going on, telling us what your needs are, what's working, what's not working. And I just want to say thank you to our speakers, because without you guys, it would not be possible. And I have a couple little logistics to talk about. One, if anybody parked their car in the parking lot, there was a sign there that said you needed to pay. That's a lie. You don't need to pay. Yeah, so if you did pay, let me know, because I will try and get you a refund from the front desk. Okay, so just come see me at some point. They only do the rounds in the evening, so it's just for parking the car in the evening. It would have been nice if they had that on the sign, but so be it. Second thing is Wi-Fi is embassy meeting, and the passcode is Zifo25. Okay. Third thing is that we had a couple changes to the agenda. One being me. Two, we have a additional person that's going to be on the panel, which is Jeff Calorie from KBI Biopharma. So we have 4 panelists. And then, unfortunately, one of our client speakers had a death in the family, so couldn't make it today. But Arno, who actually is from Biontix, that was purchased by Zifo about 2 years ago, is gladly stepping in, and he is the master of chromatography data systems, so he's going to be giving a presentation in place, okay? I'd like to ask, is there anyone in this room that is currently a customer of Zifo? One? Yeah, okay. Is there anyone in this room that has no idea really who Zifo is or what we do? Okay, a couple people. Okay, so I'm literally going to take just 5 minutes to just kind of set the stage so everybody knows who we are and what we do. So Zifo actually has been around for about 13 years now, and we have over 2,800 employees. We are based in Chennai, India. And we then are, I like to say, a global company. We have global presence, but we also are local, so that when you need people on site, we have people that can be there in person. And then we have onshore, offshore in India. And actually our latest is that we now have nearshore in Mexico. So when we talk about a global company here, now it's 14 different offices around the world. About 60 days ago, that number was only 12. So we are growing. And we have a lot of partners, which means that we have a lot of intelligence in supporting a lot of the platforms that you guys use today. And we can be an extension of your team to help support and be able to help you be more effective in the laboratory and more efficient. And like I say, we like to consider ourselves an extension of the team. So as I said, we had 12. Now we have an office in Latin America. So support, it's in Mexico City, but supporting the South American market. And then we also now have an office in South Korea. So that's kind of hot off the press as of just a couple of weeks ago. So essentially, we don't just do manufacturing. We actually do the whole spectrum in pharma, biotech. And so you see here, we support the R&D labs, we support multiomics, we support clinical, preclinical, and we support manufacturing. And really, it's all about the data, right? That is, everyone I talk to every day, somebody will bring up, what's the latest in AI, ML, right? Everybody's looking at how can we utilize the latest technology. We can do that, but it's all about the data being in the right format, being fair, and essentially, if it's not, you can't put anything on top to make any sense of it, right? So it's all about the data. So we work across the whole spectrum, and really, we like to say that we're bilingual. We are the combination of science and technology, and this is just a listing of some of the kind of the silos of the different areas that we work in, like validation and compliance, which is near and dear to many of our hearts. But it's just to give you an idea, we do a lot. Everything from being pure consulting, business analyst, helping to do managed services, delivery, software development, you name it. So anyone's interested, any challenges you might have that you need help, we're here to help. I mentioned about the 85 plus partners that we have. This is just a short list of some of them. A lot of times people will come up and say, hey, is there, have you guys ever done work in a certain area? And we're like, we haven't, but we can. And if there's an area that of interest and you need help and support, we're always looking at expanding our skill sets as well. So just the key takeaway from Zifo is that we're scalable, cost effective because we have onshore, offshore capabilities. We have excellent scientific knowledge and in-depth product expertise. So that's who we are.